Today's lesson with Amanda. Today's goals. Preview house vocabulary. Learn how to use Zoom's mute by using the space bar. Learn how to turn the video off and on using Zoom. Week 1 theme is about homes. Rooms in the house, organizing your house, describing your house to a friend. These are some examples: apartment, bungalow, condominium, and cottage. Vocabulary preview. Repeat after I say the word. Clap each syllable. Try saying it faster the second time. Remember, all of the lesson is recorded. Is it too fast? Watch again at tinycc.com/lessons ESL. How do you learn new vocabulary? New word study. Number 1, use your body or clap to remember the syllables. Number 2, use sound or sing to remember accent and emphasis. Emphasis. Trailer. Trailer. Duplex. Duplex. Cottage. Cottage. Log cabin. Log cabin. Mansion. Mansion. Castle. Castle. Mobile home. Mobile home. Apartment. Apartment. Bungalow. Bungalow. Semi-detached house. Semi-detached house. Dormitory in college. Dormitory in college. Condominium. 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 Or condo. Good job. Where do you live? Where do you live? There's a lot of different types of places to live. Think about words that would describe these locations. Where do you live? Do you live in the suburbs? Do you live in the suburbs? Do you live near the beach? Do you live near the beach? Do you live downtown? Do you live downtown? Do you live in a quiet neighborhood? Do you live in a quiet neighborhood? Now here we see the U. British English, they have a U. In American English, we cross out that U. We don't have it. Elevators. Elevators. Lift is British English. We wouldn't use that. We would say elevators. A tall and modern apartment building. A tall and modern apartment building. An underground car park. An underground car park. Or parking. Parking. A historic building. A historic building. Now, what do you see? What do you see? Can you explain what's in these pictures? Where do you live? What is your neighborhood like? Where you live, what is your neighborhood like? Neighborhood. Remember, it doesn't have the U if you're in America. What do you like about living in an apartment? What do you like about living in an apartment? Okay, now let's talk about what's happening in these pictures. It says, what's happening? Look at the pictures. Can you connect them? Look at A. A is a house for sale. B. B is people packing or unpacking furniture. C is boxes and tape for packing. D is a sold sign, and E is keys for a new home. What about you? How long have you lived at your address? How long have you lived at your address? I have lived at my address. I have lived at my address for how many years? How many months? About you. Answer these questions about yourself. Have you always lived in the same place? Have you lived in different towns, or have you always lived in the same place? Have you ever moved to a new home? Have you ever moved to a new home? And do you know your neighbors? Do you know your neighbors, the people you live next to? Do you know your neighbors? My favorite room. It says, listen to Jade. She talks about the living room in her house. Which things does she mention? What does the word mention mean? It means talk about. Which things does she talk about? We can see here we have A all the way through H. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 choices. She's going to talk about 6 things. She's not going to say 2 of the things. Listen as she's talking and try to figure out what 2 things are missing.
My favorite room of the house is the living room. It is very bright with large windows. There aren't many things in the room. There is a comfortable gray couch and an armchair. Next to the armchair, there is a table with a lamp. In front of the couch, there is a coffee table. On the coffee table, there are some books. On the other side of the room, there is an old fireplace which I use in the winter. There are some houseplants and some artwork on the walls. There isn't a television in the room because I don't like to watch TV.
Now, which one of those things did she not mention? She talks about all of them except for 2. Which 2 does she forget to say? Pay attention to the grammar you're listening to. We have there is for 1 singular and there are for 2 or more or plural. We use there is and there are to show that something exists. So you can see the man on the left. He says, there isn't a house. That's negative. There is no house. And there aren't any houses. That's plural, meaning there's none. Then we have there is a house, which is positive, and there are two houses, again positive. Pay attention to there is for one and there are for plural. All right, let's go over some vocabulary. We have table, table, armchair, armchair, bed, bed, clock, clock, closet, closet, dresser, dresser, chair, chair, bookcase, bookcase. Okay, let's now see what goes with each of those. For example, A is table, B is armchair. What is C? More furniture. Match the images of the furniture to their names. Listen and check. So we have end table, end table, couch, couch, sofa, sofa, coffee table, coffee table, desk, desk, mirror, mirror, rug, rug. Let's try matching them together. For example, A is a couch. A is a couch. What is B? What is B? This is going to be a true or a false. It says, what's in this room? Which sentences are true? Yes, they are true. Which sentences are true? Now for a quick grammar lesson. There isn't and there aren't any. Complete the sentences about the image with there isn't and aren't any. So remember, is for singular, aren't is for plural, and both of those are negative. Make sentences. Practice your speaking and make sentences. Make one positive sentence with there is or there are, and one negative statement with there isn't or there aren't. A. Here's one example. It says, there is an armchair, but there isn't a painting on the wall. So one thing is positive, there is an armchair, and the other is negative, but there isn't a painting on the wall. Now let's decide, what do you see? In B, for example, there is, what is there? There is something or there are? Let's practice listening again to my favorite room. This time when you listen, you're going to listen again and answer the questions. So we're listening for the answers to these questions. What are we listening for? A. Is there an armchair? Does she say yes, there is an armchair? Or no, there isn't an armchair? B. Is there a couch? C. Is there a coffee table? D. Is there a television? E. Are there any books? F. Are there any houseplants? Listen and answer these questions.
My favorite room of the house is the living room. It is very bright with large windows. There aren't many things in the room. There is a comfortable gray couch and an armchair. Next to the armchair, there is a table with a lamp. In front of the couch, there is a coffee table. On the coffee table, there are some books. On the other side of the room, there is an old fireplace which I use in the winter. There are some houseplants and some artwork on the walls. There isn't a television in the room because I don't like to watch TV.
Practice speaking with these short answers. We're going to practice short answers. Give the correct short answer, either yes, there is, or no, there isn't. Give the correct short answer. A. Are there any books on the shelf? Are there any books on the shelf? Make sentences. Make one positive sentence with there is or there are, and one negative sentence with there isn't or there aren't. Talk about a room in your house. Write a list of the types of furniture in your room. Ask questions and give answers. We can see some examples here. Are there any paintings on the wall? Yes, there are. I have a lot of paintings in my apartment. Is there a couch? No, there isn't. There are 3. Now let's watch a little video. This video is talking about your house. How do you talk to someone about your house? What do you say to them when they come in?
Hi guys, welcome to my house. I'm so happy you're here.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
This neighborhood is so quiet and peaceful. I love it.
Yeah, I'm so happy to live here. Please come in. I can't wait to show you my new house.
The hallway is really bright and spacious. I like it very much.
Let me show you the downstairs rooms. Please follow me. This is the living room with the TV and the speakers, a coffee table in the middle, the sofa, and 2 armchairs.
Wow, I love the color. It looks gorgeous.
I can see you have some nice family photos there.
Yes, that's right. Okay, let's move to the next room. This is the dining room. We use it mostly on special occasions. We usually eat in the kitchen.
The table is really large, and the chairs are so elegant. I can see there is a tablecloth on the table. Are you expecting guests tonight?
That's right. My grandparents are coming tonight, so we're gonna have dinner here. Come on, let me show you the kitchen now. So this is my beautiful kitchen, my mom's favorite area of the house.
Wow, I think it's lovely.
It's not too big, but we have everything we need. A sink, a stove, a dishwasher, a microwave, and a fridge. We also have many cupboards and drawers. This is the downstairs bathroom.
It looks very nice. I can see there is only a shower here There isn't a bathtub.
The bathtubs are in the upstairs bathrooms. This is my bathroom. That is the bathtub.
It's so cool to have your own bathroom inside your bedroom.
Let's go out on the balcony now.
I love the view from the balcony. And the flowers are beautiful.
This is the patio with a swing, a barbecue, and a gazebo.
I wish I had a garden with a gazebo too. I live in a townhouse, which means there are houses on both sides. There are 3 floors in total, the ground floor, the first floor and the second floor. My bedroom is right at the top. It's a pity we don't have a garden, but there is a park in front of our house.
That's nice. What about you, Jimmy? Where do you live?
I live in an apartment on the 6th floor of a high-rise.
What's your apartment like?
It's quite big. There are 3 bedrooms, a big living room and a kitchen. But we don't have a dining room.
Okay, class, you did a great job today. Please watch this video again if you need to, and have a great day.